meet you. I'm Camille.
Nice to meet you, Camille. I'm Sarah.
Thank you for being here.
Of course.
So, tell me about yourself.
Yeah, I have my own business, and so I have learned a lot about leadership and gained different organizational skills through working that business on the side. And I promoted to the first level of that business, and that required maintaining sales and meeting those goals, as well as excellent customer service. And I also volunteered with an adult fitness program and gained some valuable skills in instructing individuals, as well as constructing exercises for mature adults, and instructing them so that they don't hurt themselves, and providing them with informational brochures as well.
That's really nice. So, what are a few of your greatest strengths?
Yeah, my greatest strengths I would consider to be mediating between individuals or between parties. I am able to listen to others and understand and see their perspective, and respect their needs and emotions of the parties involved. And I also, I mentioned I have good organizational skills, and so working with volunteering for the adult fitness program, I had to organize when we would be presenting the new exercises to them, and I also organized and planned a wedding, and so that took a lot of organization as well.
Very nice. Describe a difficult problem you faced and how you responded to that problem.
Yes. One problem I came across, it was for planning the wedding, and there was a lot of opinions of family members that wanted to help, and it became overwhelming, I think, for a little bit for myself, but for other people involved, such as the bride and groom. And so in order to resolve that situation, I was able to understand where each person was coming from, and was able to then delegate tasks to those individuals that wanted to help and contribute to the wedding in a way that was still honoring what the bride and groom wanted for that special day. I also encountered with the adult fitness program not having one of our other volunteers show up, and so we had to plan extra exercises to fill the time that we had that would have originally been instructed by that other volunteer. And so planning those on the spot with the other volunteers that were there was how we resolved that situation, and were able to still provide proper exercises to the adults, and still give them all of the instruction that they had paid for and come for and were expecting.
What are your weaknesses?
I would say one weakness I have is saying yes to too many tasks, and then becoming overwhelmed with the number of tasks that I have agreed to do. And that's hard for me because when I say I will do something, I follow through and to the best of my ability. And so I currently am working on saying no to things that I think might be too much with what I have already on my plate. And I also can sometimes have a hard time delegating in times of when a deadline is coming quick and there is still a task that has not been completed. It's hard for me to then delegate to other people to help in that situation because of the timeline, and I may also want it done in a certain way. And so to improve that when there's not enough time for me to do all of the things that I have in my responsibility, I work on asking other people if they would do that for me, and knowing and trusting that they will do an excellent job.
Why did you leave your last job position?
I really loved my last job. I really enjoyed the workers, and my employer was very encouraging, and it was a great work environment. However, the tasks that I was performing, I felt were not giving me more experience in the field that I plan to go into. And so I wanted to seek another position that would help me be more involved with individuals and helping them practice exercises and helping give them health tips as well, because that is the area that I want to focus on. And I decided to pursue further experience in that area of physical exercise and health and wellness.
Are you over 18?
I am over 18, yes.
That's nice to know. And I have just a few more questions for you. How well do you adapt to change?
I adapt well in the sense of on the outside I am able to adapt to whatever change might come, so I can respond. Say, for example, when another volunteer did not show up and we had to construct new and different exercises for the participants of the adult fitness program, I was able to quickly adapt to that and not stress about it, and we were able to provide good service to the participants of the program. And however, there are some times when change, if it is unexpected, that can be harder for me to adjust to, but I am a fast learner and I am able to still perform at a high level and do my job as properly as I know how to for the job.
Great. So those are all the questions I had for you. Do you have any questions for me?
Yes, in the event that there is a concern with another one of the volunteers or instructors, how does the management address those issues?
Well, if there is a concern, we will take care of it right away. We will either pull them aside and go over what has been the issue, talking to them directly. If the issue doesn't clear up within the next few days, then we would, but yes, that shouldn't be an issue though, because we take care of that. Well, thank you, Sarah. We'll let you know in a week by email about what we decide.
Great, thank you.
Of course, I hope you have a great rest of your day.
You too.
Thanks.